Hey YouTube, and we're back with Risk of Rain. Hopefully this time you'll actually be able to hear me, unlike the issues we had last time. I gave up on just running a controller, and I'm just going to run what I'm generally better at, the keys this time around, mainly because it keeps my face one close to the mic so you can actually hear me, and two, because it's just more reactive. So we're just going to run pure command artifact again. I don't know how much you heard about how this game works. These artifacts are gameplay modifiers, and the command artifact specifically makes it so the items are no longer random that drop. Actually, let's turn on Sacrifice as well. This is a pretty interesting one and makes it just a little bit different for us playing through. And this time around, instead of the Huntress, we're going to be the Engineer. Now, sorry about last time not being able to hear me much at all, but that's the reason why I said screw it and uploaded it anyway. Not really, I was just really lazy and didn't care to go and edit the volumes of the things. Yeah. So, the Engineer is lots of running around and dropping mines. And a little bit of missiles. Because who doesn't love missiles? The Huntress was more of a attack damage based character, and I'd say in comparison of this one, this is more like a ability based character. So a lot more of what you want is things that do damage on a hit, more than doing damage after a series of hits. So, I don't know how much you heard of last time, but the goal of Risk of Rain is to find the teleportado. And when you find the teleporter, you get a timer saying, survive for this long, after you activate it. And if you survive for X amount of time, whatever it happens to be based on your difficulty, I believe it's 60 seconds on the difficulty we are on here, then you get a nice boost to your, or get a pass to the next level. What am I saying, boost? So the thing we have on right now is an item called Sacrifice. It's actually going to be quite challenging for me, early game specifically, because it doesn't let you get items normally. We still have command artifact on, because running Sacrifice without command is rough, to say the least, especially on a character who usually needs a decent number of items, like the Engineer. Let's blow these guys up. I kind of wish we'd have at least one item going into the boss fight so far. I'm just gonna check. There we go. So let's start out with increased health regen, because that's not a bad thing on a character like the Engineer, who is very base tanky. Oh, also, gold has no value here. Sounds like, I guess we killed something. Yeah, gold has no value in this mode. Gold is just literally experience. And also, with the reduced number of items you're getting at the beginning, it means that you're also going to be more reliant on player skill in this mode. Now, I said you could run this without command, but it's challenging enough with command. Let's get up to the upper area here. There's only one area left that really could house the teleportado at this moment, which is up here. Normally I would be plenty happy to sit around and farm in this mode, but I want to at least know where the teleporter is so I can farm around that area. I think that thing just shot the wrong way for some reason. Alrighty. Nope, no more items yet. One thing you really do want to get in this mode is the Lucky Clover, just because it actually gives you a more likely chance to spawn items by quite a bit. Early on, though, there's no elites. There's a Portado. It'll just run around this area. Enemies tend to like to spawn over here, so... Apparently I must have taken turret damage. It went after something over here, so let's go see what that something was. Nope. Come on. No items still. Oh, they didn't fly off any direction, so there's none in missile. I just realized I can just hold... I don't know. I think that's a glitch there. I can just float. I don't know. Yay! So, I really want to get the clover, but I have to have this, especially in this mode where you have to kill things. They added this on for convenience, make it easier to hit. That looks like a shootable thing. You need explosives. So, usually you're not going near as grindy as this. It's part of the sacrifice thing. Also, when you're in early game, less enemies spawn overall, so another part of that. Luckily, Engineer, unlike the ADC classes, generally starts with a higher damage, so you don't have to buy as many items off the bat to get damage. It's more you're buying items for survival. Fuck it. Button. So as you can see, it gets a lot easier to get items when you're spamming things everywhere. Or at least have the reason to spam things everywhere. Took a lot more damage there than I really wanted. So let's get these. I mean, Leeching Seed's not great, but it's health. Let's get this. As always, the God Fruits. Let's, give them some... I love using mines. Why won't you die? Hate these things. Oh, good. Alright. Never mind, I love you thing. Why not? Usually I would lean a little bit more towards sustain, but getting sources of damage doesn't hurt. And that is useless. Great. Let's go to the next level and we'll get 900 gold worth of experience as well, just because I can't spend it on anything. Yeah. So, the Damp Caverns. This one's really a labyrinth of a map. We do have the advantage that we don't have to care as much about... Sorry, I'm trying to kill and talk at the same time. We don't have to care as much about the enemies. Or, not the enemies. The teleportation. I don't even know what I was talking about. I give up. I had a thought, and it disappeared. I blame the Lemurrans, these things attacking me. Thank you very much for your patronage of fucking me up. Oh god, I hate these things. I should probably just go. Not getting any items up there. And I really need to know where the teleporter is so I don't spend it too long here. Usually I wouldn't run 12 minutes on this map, or at least be at 12 minutes at the start of this map. But, as I said, sacrifice, you can't run it the same way you do regularly. Though you do have to make sure you get plenty of kills, because experience is your real only friend. Circle friends. Good. Oh yeah, that is a cool trick you can do. If you're over a ledge, you can drop the Met turret way down below you. Which, as you saw there, is sometimes very useful. Nope. I have great luck. We got another, So, we can keep shooting at the imps. So now we're up to yet another difficulty up. Yeah. Help me, Trix. And kill these guys up. Wait, that's a real item. It's a real item. I can be a real boy. I can say fucking press the turret button. Mainly because things. Let's get a bit more damage. And try not to die. Damn it. Yeah, it's getting to the point where I really need to get more damage. So I gotta say, I'm not certain I'll survive this. Yay! Oh, I didn't realize those guys were also in that. One thing about Engineer, it's pretty easy to survive, even if you have seemingly no way to survive. Just because of the way his missiles work. You can survive by fighting on a completely different platform. Yay! Okay. So it's obvious we're not getting enough items, so... Yay! I should probably get crit chance now that I think about it. It's just going to be very relevant later. Great. More not what I wanted. There's some free chance up in here. Oh, whoops. That's one. Can I hit it? Yay! Taking way too long. Let's just get out of here. I mean, we're gaining levels, but it's becoming less and less relevant that we're gaining levels. Because our item deficit is quite large. I don't think there's really any purpose for fighting the Acrid here. So, we've got about 21 minutes in. Not doing too incredibly well here. And also getting items we don't really need, because we've had a good usable since pretty early on. Keep getting usable boxes. Not sure how many of you have played this before, but usable items are things you need the least amount of after you get a good one. I might actually lose here, or nope, okay, I lived. I am definitely pushing this a little bit. Oh, don't want to die. Hopefully not yet. I'm actually not nearly as confident in this run as I was in my Huntress run, just because Huntress is pretty damn comparatively easy. I don't care anymore. So, it appears they just like to spite me by giving me even more usables. So, yeah, there's that. Looks like we actually have to go down. Now, one cool thing about this map is that you go to a really interesting underwater area where the physics of the game actually change. So, I might not even make it down there. Yeah, we're most likely not living through this at this point, but I at least want to show you this underwater area, see how I fall significantly slower. Let you do some cool stuff as certain characters, like the Mercenary. I'm still going to attempt, even though I'm probably going to die. Yeah. believe in you, turrets. I gotta heal after kills, but I can't guarantee that I'll actually be able to get kills at this rate. Oh, and now there's a boss somewhere on the map. So let's just keep chunking at some of these guys while I go down and see if I can find where his boss is. Oh, he's over there. I know I have to deal with him because it won't let me go on the next map while he's still alive, but it's gonna be... I really don't like the idea of having to go all the way back over to the other side of this. Just run and drop mines. Not likely to survive here. I honestly don't know how I'm surviving here. Oh, I nearly died there. Yeah, this is looking pretty messy, and I don't have the capability to deal with this in this current stage. Probably done for here. I mean, honestly, the only reason why I'm still alive at this moment is because of an exploits. Oh, nope, there it goes. I figured it would break eventually, but at least got to see how long it can survive. So I'm going to cut it off there. Engineer is not a great class to solo as, like the Huntress, or Mercenary is a great one to solo. Loader and Chef, which are two of the newer classes, are both great soloers. Well, Loader is. Chef is kind of tricky at times, but can be a great soloer. I'll just cut it off there. It's Risk of Rain. It's fun, and I'm going to keep going with as many more of these as I damn well please, because this game is fun. Talk to you later, YouTube, and stay toasty.